Okay, so hi dear Taurus, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading for all the Taurus Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 1st till the 7th of September. Please keep in mind the roles can be reversed also, and if this is not resonating, this is not your story at all. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, you can check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Okay, Taurus, let's see the mutual energy of the connection right now at this present moment for you people. We have the strength card. There's certain kind of stagnancy in the situation right now, or this situation is testing your strength right now at this present moment from both the sides. Might be there is no communication or lack of communication happening right now at this present moment, but whatever the case may be, this situation is taking a lot from both of you, and it's literally testing the strength from both of you, the courage. This situation is having this energy of breaking you or making you. I'm talking about the mutual energy. So both of you can make it in life, like in a good way, or you can break it and become bitter in life because of this situation. So this situation is testing you. This situation is teaching you a lot of strength and courage, and tame your inner lion and go ahead with this energy of facing the fears. So right now there is stagnancy. There is some kind of not much happening kind of thing right now in this situation, but it's actually teaching you both a very important lesson, okay, that you guys might be not able to figure out right now, but you will be. Don't worry about it. So let's see, Taurus, your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment are. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have the Four of Wands. Okay, this is someone, like, this is a card of commitment. This is someone who feels like you feel like home to them. You feel like they feel like they should go to the next level with you in this situation, and or they feel like right now they should come forward towards you with some kind of commitment, stable and safe kind of energy. Let's clarify this before jumping into any kind of conclusions here. Let's see. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. This is someone who feels like they're not able to make up their mind. They are going back and forth about it, about this person, about the situation, and they feel like this is a very risky investment with you, but they're watching you. Somebody's not sure about the future direction of the commitment, marriage, long term partnership of this situation, but they feel like taking the risk with you somehow, and they are watching you. This person is watching each and every step of yours. Might be this person is already married to somebody else, and they feel very attached to the idea of being with you also for the long term. If not, even if they have somebody else in their life, they are still thinking about having something long term, something committed with you, and they feel like taking the risk with you, even if they are not 100% sure if it is ever going to happen or not. But feelings are feelings, and you can't do anything about it. And this person is feeling like watching you from a distance, watching each and every move of yours in whatever way possible. Okay, let's see what this person wants. Let's see what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Taurus. Okay, honey. We have the Magician. So from your side, you feel like manifesting something here. You feel like you have the resources, you have the power, and now you are clear about your goal, so you feel like manifesting something here. Let's clarify the Magician. Mhm. We have the Moon card, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Wow. You feel like manifesting something that's very, very close to your heart and soul, but at the same time, you are scared. You're not sure whether it is ever going to happen or not, whether you will be ever able to find out that happiness, that happily ever after that you're looking forward to have. So you feel like just waiting for the right person, the right energy, the right kind of dynamic, with anxiousness, with confusion, with this unsure energy of I don't know if it's ever going to happen or not, but you never know. I should just keep on moving forward in my life and like hope for some miracle. So you feel like manifesting something with an anxious energy, and you feel like okay, maybe it's not going to happen, but let me see, maybe it will. So this is not how you manifest, Taurus, but you are telling me that sometimes this also works. We can manifest in anxious energies also. Sometimes it works, Anjali, and I feel it will in my case someday. I don't think so. But you feel like manifesting something with a very unsure and anxious kind of energy, and waiting for this manifestation of yours to come to fruition by some miracle. You're like okay, this might or might not happen, but you never know, it will maybe. Okay, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but maybe, right? That's your energies right now. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Taurus? Tower. Okay, something unexpected. Let me clarify this. Their intentions. What I'm seeing here is this person sees you as a marriage material. So even if they're with somebody else, they can't stop thinking about how you are a marriage material kind of a person. Okay, and they see you as the one with whom they would like to spend the rest of their life or something like that. This is coming out. Let's see. We have the Three of Swords, the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords. What? This person wants to tell you how heartbroken they are, how much in pain they are, and how badly they want to, sort it out with you. This is your card only, Taurus. So, Taurus, this person wants to pour their heart in front of you. They want to tell you the secrets. They want to tell you the lies, the deceptions, the games, and everything that they played with you at some point of time, and how badly they treated you and the situation, and how you know foolish they were. This person wants to come out towards you with tears, with genuine feelings of regret and guilt. Now this person is going through some kind of very painful experience in their life, and now they're understanding how badly they like hurt you, and this person wants to come out and talk to you about everything that they have put you through, so that they can fix it with you somehow. What? I don't know. This is very weird and bizarre kind of energy that I'm getting from this person's side. They want to fix it with you somehow. They want to talk to you about each and everything that they hid from you, the secretive energies, the lies, the deceptions, the games, and everything, and they want to fix it with you somehow. Now this person is feeling the heartbroken kind of energies that they put you through at some point of time, and now they are realizing your value somehow, and now they want to open up to you with honesty and with truthfulness. I don't know how honest they are, but this is their intention at least. And this is like a sudden rude awakening that, okay, I should talk to Taurus. I should at least tell them the truth. I should be honest with them. I should at least explain myself to them properly. I don't know if they're looking forward to have something up like after that, but as of now this is their intentions, and they're in their feelings they see you as somebody with whom they would have spent the rest of their life with. It could be also possible that maybe for only 1% or 2% of you, they're getting married or settled with somebody else. But the guilt is eating them alive. So that's why they want to talk to you for one last time so that they can go towards that new person, new energy without guilt. Maybe. If not, they want to fix it with you. But I don't know after fixing, what's the meaning of fixing. I don't see. Okay, let me see the outcome. Maybe we will figure it out. Let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Taurus? King of Pentacles. You are like, I just want to be my king. I just want to earn good money. I just want to be committed to myself, my money, my job, my career, my finances, my stability, and the stability of all of the people around me, like family kind of dynamics. You want to focus on all these things. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles as your intentions. We have the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. You want to keep everybody at arm's length right now. You don't want to be in any new relationship until unless it's going to make you feel like the match made in heaven kind of energy. Like this King of Pentacles should meet the Queen of Pentacles. Nothing less than that is in your bucket list, in your intention list. You're like, I am going to open up only to those people, those situations, those things where I know things are going to be mature, stable, and grounded. Otherwise, I'm going to put on this mask of I am going to, you know, kill you or something to everyone or everything who is coming forward towards me with anything less than what I want. Okay? You want somebody as stable, as mature, as grounded as you are, and or above that. Below that, nothing, not working for you. And you just want to open up to only those people or situations where you are going to get this vibe that I told you. Otherwise, you are going to be like very closed off, very kind of bitter, and very much in this energy of I don't care, don't look at me. So let's say you are sitting in a cafe or something, and if somebody is looking at you, you might slap them. Like, why are you looking at me? I don't want to. I don't want you to look at me. That's a little rude. Okay, that's in your energies. You don't want to deal with crap, basically. Let's see what could be the possible outcome for you guys till the 7th of September. Taurus, let's see. Nine of Cups is a which it's a wish fulfillment kind of a thing, something or someone making you feel quite happy. Let's clarify this before jumping into any kind of conclusions here. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Queen of Cups. Somebody is falling in love with you. Taurus. I think this is the same person who left you, who broke your heart at some point of time. Now they're not able to let you go because they still love you, even if they have somebody else in their life. I am continuously getting they have someone else in their life that they are dealing with, and or they might be in a relationship with. I don't know. But now this person is feeling your absence in their life like crazy. Now they are literally feeling the feelings for you. Wow. I don't know, you're getting it intuitively, or somebody is going to tell you about their miseries of their life, or they might themselves connect with you and talk to you, but you are going to feel happy. By the 7th of September, I do see you being very, very happy, because you will get to know that someone who made your life miserable at some point of time is now not able to let you go, even if they have somebody in their life that they're dealing with. They still care for you, they still love you. I don't know how you're going to get it. That's a mystery for me too. Somebody's holding on you like crazy, holding on to you like crazy. Like, Taurus is the love of my life. Taurus was the love of my life. Sorry, not is, maybe. Taurus was the love of my life, and I am never letting go of Taurus out of my heart, because they were the true love of my life. This is a strange reading, but somebody is maybe falling in love with you all over again, and or they're realizing that the grass was not greener. And even if they are not going to openly say to you or communicate with you properly, openly about it, you will get to know about it. I don't see them expressing you to you like big gesture or something like that. I don't see that happening, but somehow you will get to know about it, and it's going to make you feel happy. You're going to be like, okay, good, they should, as if you knew it already. Okay, I don't know, it's just a strange reading, Taurus. For you, the guidance here is the Queen of Pentacles. Stay grounded, stay humble, stay in touch with your roots, Taurus. See, even if this is going to happen or not, because it's not going to be the case for every one of us, right? I'm a Taurus myself. This us came out. Maybe the roles are reversed. Whatever the case may be, stay grounded, stay on your path, and stick to the reality of the situation. That if they are with somebody else, and or if they are married to somebody else, that even if they are in love with you, but if they are with somebody else, or they are dealing with something else, until unless they are not coming to you clearly and honestly without any kind of baggages or connections with them, you should not allow this person to enter in your life and spoil it again, and or the vice versa, whatever the case may be. So until unless you guys are completely free to reconnect, and there's no baggage, there is no issue, there's nothing that's coming in between you and this person. Maybe for some of you, maybe if this is a new person who's coming to you with some baggages from the past, or they might be connected to somebody else also, do not engage in this kind of situation where things are going to get messier than they are already. So you know what you want, and you are already doing that, but just a gentle reminder that do not engage in things that are not going to lead to anything. Okay, because you are going to end up hurting yourself only. If somebody is coming towards you and you like them, or you like their energy, tell them to come towards you with clarity, with understanding, with clear cut truthful energies. Otherwise, just stop there only, right? What's the use of like love when somebody is not able to give you that love, that clarity, and that thing that you deserve? Okay, I'm going to answer one question of yours regarding your love and relationship situation, where like whatever your question is, you can repeat your question 3 times in your mind. Keep it short. Okay, you can pause the video, and I'm going to give you 10 seconds, and after 10 seconds from now, I'm going to give you the answer. Okay, so please close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and ask your question very, very thoroughly in your mind 3 times. And I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Your time starts now, Taurus. Okay, and the answer to your question is, listen to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you something, if your intuition is telling you no, it means no. If your intuition is telling you yes, it's a yes in your situation. I'm not going to explain these answers because they are self-explanatory. So this is what I have for you for this week. Hope you guys like it. So I'm changing a little bit of like formats in every reading. I hope you guys like it. Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.